I don't think that Karma's a lesbian, but I think I'd like to see them try.
I want to say congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Season 3.
Season 3.
Did you anticipate the show to be such a big hit?
I think now, like in the acting world, you don't really ever anticipate getting a bunch of seasons because just the way that the industry is now, a lot of people, they don't go more than 1 or 2 seasons. So the fact that we're in season 3 is just incredible.
And it's a show that's very unique.
Yes.
I don't think I've seen a show like this ever on television.
It's cool, and I think we kind of, before all of these LGBT movements and marriage equality happened, we were a show about that. So it was cool that we got to kind of be a part of the past few years of all of the LGBT equality that's come up.
Have you ever gotten a letter or a message from a fan that was like, "You changed my life"?
Every day.
Every day?
It's so cool. Yeah, it's so cool. Every day a fan, whether it be on Twitter or Instagram, or whether I get a physical note, people say that the show has changed their lives. People that didn't feel comfortable to come out to their parents have now watched the show with their parents and felt comfortable enough to come out to them.
Wow.
So it's awesome. Kids are starting to be able to feel like they could be exactly who they are at such a young age, which I know a lot of my friends who, when I was in high school or middle school, knew they were gay but were too afraid to say anything for fear of not being accepted. So now it's cool to be on a show that promotes acceptance and tolerance, and kids are able to see that.
Your character, goes through a lot of things, and she fakes being a lesbian, and then her best friend, who she fakes being a lesbian with, who she's kind of dating, falls in love with her. Are we ever going to see your character give in to the relationship?
That's the thing, is I never want to say no and I never want to say yes, because I never know what the writers have planned.
Yeah.
I know that my character does love her. I think even she's unaware of what that love means yet. But right now, to her, it's just a friendship that she doesn't want to lose, which is, I talk about it all the time. It's easy to villainize my character and make it seem like she's the one doing everything wrong. But especially because I play my character, I have to kind of come up with why she is the way she is. And it's hard for her because she just did this lie to be popular, never thinking that her friend was going to fall in love with her. So from there to now, she's just always tried to keep the friendship alive, no matter what's gone on. I mean, Amy.
Right now, they're
Amy slept with her boyfriend, and she still forgave her. So they've gotten back to.
That's a good friendship.
That's a good friendship.
Yeah,
when you could get past that.
I would not be getting past that.
I don't know anyone who would get past that.
Right?
But they've gone through so much. So this season, the start of this season, they're not on good terms.
Yeah.
And I think it's cool. It's a cool, different way that we've been playing their friendship, because anytime they got into a fight, even after she slept with her boyfriend, they were like friends 2 days later. So it's anytime they get into a fight, by the end of the episode, they're okay. So this is the first time that we've done it where, like real life, it doesn't get healed over a day. I think I'd like to see them give it a try. Whether it would be how they end up, I don't know. But at least I'd like to see them, just for Amy's sake, for Karma's sake, for everybody's sake, just see them give it a try.
And then it worked out, it didn't work out.
Yeah, because at least people would be like, hey, it worked out, or no, that doesn't work at all. Because also thinking about, I personally can't see them having sexual relations in that way, because they're just such good friends. It would be like sleeping with your sister.
Yeah,
a little
which would be weird.
Yeah, but I'd like to see them try, because maybe the writers will write it in a way that you can picture that.
Fans want to know, season 4.
Yes.
Could it happen?
I hope.
No word yet.
No word yet. So it really actually just has to do with the fans watching the show. I mean, we're in a day and age where we need, no one watches live TV anymore, and that's where we get our ratings, which then makes us stay on longer. So just having the fans talk about the show and tell other people to watch it, and them watching it live is what's going to get us to season 4.
Have you had a crazy encounter with the fan?
I was in Portugal, and I was at my aunt's house, and she lives in an apartment building in Lisbon, and my boyfriend was with me, and he took a picture from her balcony, looking at the view, because it was the ocean, and there were no street signs, there were no numbers on any of the apartments, nothing. And 2 days later, these 2 girls showed up at my aunt's house asking where I was.
You're kidding.
And I was like, how did they know where I was? I have no idea. The internet is crazy and it's scary and I don't even want to know.
But you're big on social media.
I guess.
You like it?
I do and I don't. I do because I love like being able to interact, but I don't because I feel like social media has taken away our social interaction, like our actual physical interactions.
Like when you have
people.
dinner with your friends.
Yeah,
and
like
everyone's on their phone.
And everyone's on their phone. It's
Guilty.
like, yeah, it's like I'm guilty of it too sometimes, but I have to like make the conscious effort because like I think about the internet and all that stuff is something you can't stop, and we're eventually going to get to a point where it's going to get crazy. So I just think about my future kids. Like I want them to experience physical interaction. I want them to go outside and play. On a bike and, you know, experience nature. And I feel like, you know, a lot of kids are so wrapped up in it, and I get it. It's a way to talk to people you admire, but I hope we come to a point where there's a happy balance between being present in your actual life.
So not only are you this amazing actress, a good girlfriend, a good daughter, but you are doing good to the world, for the world. You're a part of this charity. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, so my grandmother, she passed away from Alzheimer's, so Alzheimer's is something that's really close to my heart, and I had the incredible opportunity to go to a night at Sardi's, which is a fundraiser for Alzheimer's, and there I met Lauren Miller Rogan, who is Seth Rogen's wife. And together they created Hilarity for Charity, which is an organization to bring awareness to Alzheimer's. And I just emailed her afterwards saying, great to meet you, and I would love to help in any way I can. And now I am on the committee of Hilarity for Charity. So,
and they've done a lot. They've like been to Congress. They've like, you know, they're lobbying for this cause.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a lot of things.
I think Alzheimer's, I hope I get the statistic right, but I think it's like the number 6 killer in the world and the least funded in research. So, I mean, it's not, I think the common misconception is that you have to be old to get Alzheimer's, but there are people that are getting it in their early 50s and sometimes younger. So it's not just something that it's affecting older people. It affects, I mean, being somebody that was impacted by Alzheimer's, it's not just the person who has it who's affected. It's the entire family around them. So if there's something that I can do about it, I'm going to do it. So I'm excited that I'm part of this charity.
How can people help out with this charity?
Hilarity for Charity actually has a website, and they have different events going on at all times. And I personally, for my birthday, before I was even a committee member, I did a birthday fundraiser. So you could actually, for your birthday, in lieu of getting presents from your friends and family, you could do a birthday fundraiser page. So that's what I did, and fans were able to donate money to that. So they do things like that. Also, they've been doing things at colleges where you could set up a fundraiser at your own school. So they're reaching out to the younger generation.